I was just thinking about Warren Buffett getting his haircuts. So I thought, how old's Warren Buffett now? He's
93.
okay. So let's say for 80 years, if Warren Buffett didn't get say a $5 haircut and instead put it somewhere in the S&P 500, an index fund, which by the way you can invest in on your phone. 80 years later, Warren Buffett would have 10.3 million.
That's it. That's it. And that's why he's worth $250 billion today, is because you go through 90 years of thinking like that, and it really adds up. Now, you always have to preface this by being like, please drink your coffee and get a haircut. It's
Yeah.
always a balance, but also understand how incredible it can be by doing very ordinary things for a long period of time can lead to magic.
It is magic as well. That's such a perfect word for it because it seems
It's
just,
magic because it's not intuitive at all.
yes.
You don't understand it. You're like, wait, what? I can't understand how a haircut can turn into $10 million. It's
Yeah.
not intuitive. Like
Mm.
we're not. There's a great example from my friend Michael Batnick. He said, if I ask you what is 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, you can figure that out in your head
Yeah.
quickly. But if I said, what is 8 times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8,
No
forget about
chance.
it. Can't do it. We're not made to think exponentially. We're not meant to think in multiplicative terms.
Because nothing was exponential once upon a time.
That's largely true. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can't think of anything that was really exponential before.
Yeah, I'm sure we could come up with a couple examples in nature and whatnot. There's lots of compounding in nature, and that's kind of the core of evolution, is like things building upon each other over
Oh yeah,
time.
maybe brushing your teeth or decay
Yeah,
could be considered to
yeah,
be
but
exponential.
certainly the stock market is the most pertinent example in most people's lives. But there's also a lot of like bad habits compound. Smoking one cigarette is not that big a deal. Smoking one cigarette every day for 30 years, big deal. Smoking 2 packs a day for 30, a big deal.
Mhm.
So there are things that, like, in small doses, they're not that big a deal, but if you do them consistently for a long period of time, it leads to negative magic.